Hi, my name is Stacey Jones. I'm interviewing Patchwork for a auto engineer position. A little bit about myself. I'm from here, from Atlanta. I've been producing music for about 5 years. I wanted to get into audio engineering to learn how to mix vocals. Just wanted to be a part of the whole thing. I'm 24. Um, I know I know Pro Tools, Logic. Now I use FL Studio to produce on, but I know you can record on FL Studio, mix on the FL Studio with it, and do and that type of stuff. I heard about this position at SAE, music audio engineering school down in Atlanta, Georgia. I actually went there for a year, so I have a year worth of training. My greatest strengths are my greatest strengths are that that I like to see things through. I like to be a part of the whole process, whether it's engineering, making a beat for somebody. I just like to see it through, whether from the mixing, mastering, the arrangement, vocals being recorded. Well, you should hire me because I was trained. I'm a trained engineer. I work well with people. I like to collaborate. I like to again build things and see it through. Whether I'm producing or engineer. Consider my weakness. My weakness is kind of like I would say time consuming. I had to learn how to discipline myself. If I really wanted to do music, I had to learn how to discipline myself, whether it be engineering or producing, because I know it's time consuming, and my biggest thing is time. So I had to really put myself in other people's shoes and just sit there and actually just do it, like in frustration. I know things have to be done in a timely manner, but I'm learning. I'm getting to that. Tell me about it. A time I failed was me and my guys we recorded a song and I mixed it and to me it sounded good. I was just starting out, but to me it sounded good. But to them it was like, man, what is this? And I felt so bad, but because I knew I had a little bit of training on knowledge of Pro Tools to kind of mix better. But you know, sometimes you fail and you learn, and I learned from that lesson. So that helped me with mixing and recording better and time management and stuff like that. There was a gap in my employment because back in 2018, I actually fell 25 feet. From my job, I used to work at Gate Gourmet in the airport. So I haven't really worked in like maybe a little over 2 years. So I decided to come here to SAE to go to SAE and pursue a career in music, something I love to do. a time I almost missed the deadline. I see. I procrastinate a lot, I try not to. I try not to procrastinate a lot because I know we all have deadlines. Whether it's you gotta you gotta have a mix in by a certain amount of time. You gotta have vocals in, whatever that case may be. You never wanna mix. You never wanna not make that deadline because there are deadlines. Artists have to release their music. They want the mix done by. Um, but recently I have been recording a lot of my partners, homeboys' music. So I've been going a lot of. So I've really been getting a lot of bunch of outside training as well by doing that. Um, I don't know all of the keyboard shortcuts, but I have been taught a few to where I can move quickly on the board and how would I regard my best skill is not doing too much talking, but just show you all what I could do. Um, how do I describe my understanding? Well, I know, I know certain artists. They want you to be quick. They want you to, kind of hype them up when they're in the booth. Cause if they see you hyped up while you recording it or mixing it down or whatever you're doing, then it's gonna make them, it's gonna make them bring out a whole nother side of them. And I think that's what some people feel because they just sit there at the computer all day, not showing no emotion or whatever it is. Um, how I would set up a session is um, normally I would set up the mic first before I even touch the computer just to make sure. Well, take that back. I would set up Pro Tools first, set up the board, make sure everything's working. Then I would set up the mic. Then I would have somebody come in and test to see if I routed everything the right way. If I got sound, if anything is broken, I go and ask somebody what's the right steps to come and fix it. And thank you for like having me and interviewing with me. May I get some contact information, or when will I be expected to hear from you? Also, for future references, and how would you like me to dress?